Hey everybody, it is Nathan Selove, and I have really missed you all. My life is still in a place where it's really difficult for me to commit to doing regular videos, but I did just want to post a video on some really amazing life updates that have happened. One of which you've probably already guessed because it's the title of this video, but we're going to go through a few of them before we get to the really big one. First off, things have been a lot better health-wise. I mentioned in the video I posted a year ago that Jess and I had had a lot of medical complications, that I had cancer, and that I would need to be going to regular checkups. Well, I have been going to regular checkups, regular CT scans, regular blood work, and so far they've all come up negative, so still cancer-free, so that's really exciting. Career-wise, I have continued to be a lecturer at a university, which has been really exciting. And on top of that, I've actually been able to teach a class in the rhetoric of disability advocacy. And that has been super exciting. I do hope at some point to start making regular videos again, although I don't know when that might be able to happen, or it might not even be able to be regular videos, but to at least put out some content every now and then. And I feel like that class has given me a lot of additional perspective that I think that I can share in some of those videos. So that's been a really important life update. That's been really cool. I've also been continuing to work on my podcast. I do a political podcast with a childhood best friend of mine. The podcast is called The Perspectrum. We have a audio version on pretty much most of your favorite podcast platforms, so Apple Podcast, Podbean, Spotify. Again, it's called The Perspectrum, and that's been something that we've been trying to keep relatively up to date. We've been pretty consistent about those. Sometimes we have to take breaks, and we might have to take a little bit of a break soon for the reason that is the big reason why I made this video, which again we'll get to. So that's been really exciting. Also, I have been working on a novel. I have been writing this actually for the last few years, and I've been really been intensifying my editing process of late. I don't have a timeline for when I might be able to publish it, but it actually is looking pretty promising. I've been sending it to some beta readers, some actual authors that have actually given me some really good feedback, so that might be happening sometime soonish. I don't have a timeline for you yet. The novel is a fantasy romance with where the main characters are queer and one of which is autistic, and it's a fun adventure, and I don't want to share too much about the details just yet because we're still going to see if I'm going to be able to publish it to begin with, but as I get closer to that, as I figure out a timeline, I'll probably share more details about that later on. But that is really exciting, so be looking for updates about that. And now, the big one. As you've seen from the title of this video, I'm going to be a father. I mentioned in the video that I posted last year that because of the medical complications that Jess and I had, in order to be parents, we would have to go through IVF. And it was a very emotional journey. It was a very trying time, and it was a lot to go through, but it did end up being successful. Jess is pregnant, and in fact, she is almost 9 months pregnant at this point, which means that it really could happen at any time. We're both really excited. I am really excited. We feel very blessed that this is going to be happening. We're going to be having a daughter, and we're both really nervous because, parenthood, and it's a big change, but we are both very excited. I do not plan on having my kid be present on the YouTube channel if I do get back to videos, because I do want to make sure that I'm protecting her own privacy. So because of that, I might talk about her, I might talk about parenthood and all that, but I'm probably not going to have her actually on the channel for that reason. But we are both really excited. Things have been pretty good in the last year. I I do miss doing videos, and I can't make any promises that I will be doing regular videos again anytime soon, but I do have some ideas of potential videos that I might do when I do get back to it, if I am able to get back to it. I also want to hear your feedback. If there are any videos that you might want to see or any subjects you might want covered in a future video, I can't promise it's going to happen anytime soon, but I can say that I will look at it. Whether I respond to a comment or not, I do read all of your comments. So I just want to say that I appreciate all of the love and support that all of you have given me. I appreciate the understanding that you all have given me for not being really active on YouTube. And I thought I would just update you on what's been going on and some of the really good news that's been happening. So excited to be a father, continuing to do the podcast, continuing to do pretty well in my academic career, working on a book that will hopefully be out. I don't want to give any specifics on timelines because I just really don't know, but definitely be looking for updates on that. And that's today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to everybody that has supported the videos. I still have a ton of videos throughout the archive of my entire channel, so if there are ones that you haven't watched before, definitely go back and watch some of them. I think I do have some really good old content, and hopefully there will be some content in the future. So have a wonderful day, and that's today's video.